Have fun with IT security.
Thank you.
That's random.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and our most welcome guest. Do you agree with me that we live in a different age? An age that we call the digital age. Look around you. Who reads newspapers these days? Physical newspapers? I know very few. The newspapers are moving to the internet. They are moving online. And it's not only newspapers. Who purchases here? Who purchases electronic devices online? A couple of people, some of you are shy. Who purchases books online? Who check news online? As you see, we live in the digital age. Regardless if you like it or not, the digital age comes with tremendous opportunities. Opportunities to connect with our people around the world, your friends, your family, through Facebook, Twitter. But at the same time, you hear this more than often, there come risks. You need to protect your information in the digital age. And how can you do that? The basic control for security is what? Passwords. And I know you hate passwords. But this is the only way that you protect your information in the digital age. And as an IT security professional, I would like to share with you the recipe for successful password management. How can you make things easy to you? The recipe is very simple. Smart. Okay, sorry, I might have done a mistake also. Smart. We'll confirm that after the meeting. So, what does it mean to be smart in managing your passwords? The first one is to pick a simple password. So pick something close to you. Not that close, a little bit close. Example, if you are passionate about project management, like our president, Richard, then your password will be project management. But wait, we are going to make some twist. So this is what makes it simple. Bring something which is simple to you, project management. Next, don't worry, we'll understand how we're going to make it complex. Next is manage risks. By now you've realized you have password for banks, online banking. You have password for social media. And you have password for all other silly things, just subscription with a magazine online, just to get some notifications. And then you have password at work, you have password at home. The concept behind manage risk is that you need to have different passwords. Your online password, banking password, should be different than your social media. As simple as that. So manage risk means have different passwords based on the risk of the information involved. Are you with me, or you are get lost? So far, so good. So, simple and manage risk. We still need it to be complex, yes? So what ways we would like to include into this password to make it complex? Let's go back to the project management. People, they keep telling you, you need to have upper and lower cases. Well, that's good. I have project management, I'm going to make P as uppercase and M as uppercase and everything is lower. Are you good with that? As simple as that. They come and say, we want numbers. Okay, let's have another simple thing. Sometimes we look at the O and we see the O like a 0. We look at the L and we put the L as 1. So you select your own character that you would like to transform to a number. I will use O as 0. So when I'm writing project management, each time I see an O, I'm going to replace it with a 0. Now, you have a very powerful complex password. It has numbers, uppercase, lower cases, and it's long. Add value. It's the same concept that we mentioned in symbol. Try to select words that are meaningful to you so that you don't forget them. Sometimes, for instance, Toastmasters. You can use Toastmasters with that quiz that we mentioned. And it will act as what? As a reminder. What do you do? What do you put in your wallets? You put photos of your loved ones to remember them. Well, each time you are going to connect to your banking online, you'll remember Toastmasters. So try to put a password that reminds you about something that you are passionate about. What about R? By now you know, like when you have a toothbrush, for how long you have your toothbrush? You keep it for 5 years, 10 years? You say, this is my dear to my heart, I'm going to put my name on it. After a while, the toothbrush loses its effectiveness. So you change it. So that's the whole concept of a resilience. You need to change your password that like the same way that you change your toothbrush. So maybe it's time for you to be passionate about something else. Maybe it's that division conference, Toastmasters conference, spring conference. You need to be innovative. But as you see, it's easy, it's simple. The last one, T, stands for trust. Let me ask this question. Do we really use trust with passwords? Do we really share passwords with others? This rule says trust no one. Even your kids. It happened with me and my kids, they know my passwords. They go to my iPad and they purchase, download apps without my knowledge. It happened. It's not, but I get an email after that saying that I purchased from Apple Store this product. No more sharing password with my kids. So that's a smart way of managing passwords. Life does not need to be complicated. You just need to look at it from a different perspective. The next time you manage your passwords, remember the SMART. Mr. Toastmaster.
All right, we will take a minute